Ever wondered how much money a company like Lightspeed actually has sitting in its bank accounts? It's a question that investors, competitors, and even curious onlookers often ask. It's not just idle curiosity. Understanding a company's cash position, its liquidity, is absolutely crucial for gauging its financial health, its ability to weather storms, and its capacity to invest in future growth. Think of it like checking your own bank balance before deciding whether you can afford that dream vacation or that much-needed home repair. For a multi-billion-dollar company like Lightspeed, the stakes are obviously much higher. We're going to dive deep into this today, exploring not just how much cash Lightspeed has, but also why that number matters and how we can find this information ourselves. We'll demystify some of the financial jargon and equip you with the tools to understand company financials like a pro. No more scratching your head when you hear terms like cash and cash equivalents or short-term investments. We'll break it all down. Now, before we jump into Lightspeed specifically, let's talk about why cash is king. In the business world, cash is the lifeblood. It's what companies use to pay their employees, pay their suppliers, invest in new equipment, acquire other businesses, and even weather economic downturns. A healthy cash balance provides a buffer against unexpected expenses or dips in revenue. Imagine a restaurant suddenly experiencing a slow month. If they have a solid cash reserve, they can still pay their rent, their staff, and keep the lights on until business picks up again. But if they're running on fumes, they might be forced to close their doors. It's the same principle for large tech companies like Lightspeed, just on a much grander scale. So, how do we actually find out how much cash Lightspeed has? The most reliable source is the company's financial statements. Publicly traded companies like Lightspeed are required to file these statements regularly with regulatory bodies, like the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, in the United States, or similar organizations in other countries where they operate. These filings, which include documents like the 10K, annual report, and 10Q, quarterly report, are goldmines of information for anyone willing to dig in. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Financial statements? Those sound complicated, and admittedly, they can seem daunting at first glance. But don't worry, we'll guide you through the key sections you need to focus on to find the cash information you're looking for. The primary place you'll find information about a company's cash is on the balance sheet. The balance sheet is like a snapshot of a company's financial position at a specific point in time. It shows what the company owns, its assets, what it owes, its liabilities, and the difference between the two, which is the equity of the owners. Within the assets section of the balance sheet, you'll find a line item called cash and cash equivalents. This is exactly what we're looking for. Cash and cash equivalents represent the most liquid assets a company has. This includes actual cash on hand, checking accounts, and very short-term investments that can be easily converted to cash, like money market funds or short-term government bonds. These are considered cash equivalents because they're so close to cash that they can be accessed almost immediately. Sometimes you might also see a separate line item called short-term investments. These are investments that are slightly less liquid than cash equivalents but are still expected to be converted to cash within a year. While not technically cash, they still represent a significant source of readily available funds. Many analysts consider cash and cash equivalents plus short-term investments to get a more complete picture of a company's immediate liquidity. Now, let's talk about where to find these financial statements. The easiest way is to go to the Investor Relations section of Lightspeed's website. Most publicly traded companies have a dedicated section on their website where they make their financial filings available to the public. You can also find these filings on the SEC's EDGAR database if Lightspeed is a US-listed company. If they are listed on another exchange, they will have similar public filing requirements. Once you've found the financial statements, you'll want to look for the most recent one. The most recent 10Q will give you the most up-to-date snapshot of their cash position, although the 10K will provide a more comprehensive annual overview. Now, just looking at the raw number for cash and cash equivalents isn't always enough. It's important to put that number into context. For example, is the cash balance higher or lower than it was in previous periods? A significant increase in cash could indicate that the company is generating a lot of cash from its operations or has recently raised capital. A decrease, on the other hand, might suggest that the company is spending more cash than it's bringing in. It's also helpful to compare Lightspeed's cash position to its competitors. This can give you a sense of how well the company is managing its cash relative to others in the industry. A company with a strong cash position compared to its competitors is generally considered to be in a better financial position. Another important metric to consider is the company's burn rate. This is the rate at which a company is spending its cash. Understanding the burn rate can help you assess how long a company can continue to operate with its current cash reserves. This is especially important for companies that are not yet profitable and are relying on funding to support their growth. Now, let's say you found the cash and cash equivalents number on Lightspeed's balance sheet. You see a number like, say, $500 million. That's a substantial amount of money, right? But what does it really mean? As we've discussed, it's crucial to put that number into context. Compare it to previous periods, compare it to competitors, and consider the company's burn rate. These comparisons will give you a much more nuanced understanding of Lightspeed's financial health. Beyond the balance sheet, the cash flow statement is another valuable resource. This statement shows how cash is moving in and out of the company over a period of time. It breaks down cash flow into three main categories: operating activities, investing activities, and financing activities. Looking at the cash flow statement can give you insights into how the company is generating cash from its core business operations, how it's investing in its future, and how it's raising or repaying debt. So, to recap, finding out how much cash Lightspeed has involves looking at their financial statements, particularly the balance sheet, and focusing on the cash and cash equivalents line item. But remember, that number is just the starting point. You need to put it into context by comparing it to previous periods, comparing it to competitors, and considering the company's burn rate and cash flow statement. By understanding these key concepts and where to find the information, you'll be well-equipped to analyze Lightspeed's cash position and make informed decisions about the company. Remember, financial analysis isn't just for professional investors. It's a valuable skill for anyone who wants to understand the financial health of a company, whether you're a potential investor, a customer, or simply a curious observer.